They were so ready to sell Shiba Inu, but I'm happy to tell you the news that I'm finding today. Over 700 billion Shib gone from exchanges worth roughly $16 million. What that means is that when you move them out of exchanges is that they want to keep it in their own wallets. When you put it inside exchanges like Coinbase or whatever, they're ready to sell. They're like, if things get bad, out, and they get obviously some profits. When you're holding over 100 billion Shib, it means that you are early and that you can even sell that and you'll be fine. But what we're seeing right now on the screen, guys, I'm going to show you everything, how the price is looking. And I mean, there's still some fear, but at the end of the day, we're going to do phenomenal long term. It's about holding. In my previous live, I told you guys, it is a blue chip that is going to eventually do well. People are saying Pepe is better, WIF is better, Bonk is better, Dogecoin is better. To me, Shiba Inu, it's going to surprise a lot of people, even myself, right? Because I still have my doubts. I'm not saying Shiba Inu is perfect by any means. But one thing I've learned, never bet against Shib when it comes to a bull market. Don't go anywhere, guys. Go ahead and smash the like button and consider subscribing to the channel, guys. Welcome back. It's a good one. It's the weekend. It's the weekend, right? Cannot believe it. Doesn't feel like the weekend. Well, almost right, the weekend. But anyway, feel good, guys. What's happening here is the following. This is the news that I found. This is the price that I'm seeing. This is my holding position, still down. The price of the market is still kind of iffy, 61,000 Bitcoin, right? But, you know, greed, neutral, extreme greed, you know, in the last month. I mean, right now, we're not in the extreme greed. We're just kind of like waiting for what the next step of Bitcoin is going to be. And I'm seeing this, and I'm like, okay, that's good, guys. $16.5 million worth of Shib gone from exchanges in the last 24 hours. Okay, so what that means is the following. This is, you know, the addresses that you can find. That's one of the things I really like about, you know, the blockchain, because nobody really can hide from anybody. You may don't know who owns that address. That I think is the level of privacy we are granted in blockchain, but you will know who did what. And we easily see how they got it out of the hot wallet, out of Kraken deposit, out of, you know, different places. And according to this analysis, and it is coming from the ARC Intelligence Index, massive fund flows, which come at an all-time when Shiba Inu displaying signs of imminent price rebound. What it means is that when you have it on an exchange, it's like, okay, it's getting bad, gone. Also, when you're in a bull market and you're seeing a bunch of whales sending them to, you know, sending the crypto to exchanges, is because they want to cash out the profits. And that's kind of like the signal of, hey, we might be reaching the top. When you see that we're bleeding or it's a little bit uneven, it's because they are preparing for a flush in the market as the price might come lower. But it's also happening in the opposite level. Right now, Shiba Inu has to get out of this symmetrical wedge, has to get out of this pattern that we're putting right now. After 6 months plus that we've been talking about the price strategy and analysis of Shiba Inu, in my opinion, the best way to analyze prices right now, right here in the daily, you can clearly see a pattern. You can clearly see how things are moving. And the way I was forecasting this is to continue going down because of how we symmetrical down, symmetrical down, symmetrical down. I think I'm putting the price of Shiba Inu right now. Historically speaking, we could be looking at 17, which is going to be a lower level for Shiba Inu in the last 2 months. Oscar, what are you talking about? How in the world we're going to go lower? Really? Guys, just giving you my 2 cents that are, you know, the most accurate based on the data that I've seen. Do I want to see 4017? No, but it is what I'm looking that it could happen. Also, we could be having a nice rebound because are you seeing this? We're seeing higher lows, right? Right here, and we still are yet to rebound and have a reversal here. That can Shiba Inu put in the last, what is it? Today is the 10th. In the last 24 days, we're putting higher lows. That's a new trend that is coming. But in the macro trend, we're seeing that the price could go down. In the mid trend, we're seeing how Shiba Inu could be giving us a surprise and come back up right here. And, you know, kind of like get a nice pump maybe to the 20 26 or so, and then continue. So it's many different angles that I just want to explore with you guys, and that's it. The fact that, we're seeing the following. Check this out. On-chain data sourced by them reveals that whale addresses have shifted over more than 1.3 trillion Shiba Inu tokens over the last 24 hours. So 700 plus billion are out of exchanges, and in total 1.3 trillion Shiba Inu are being moved around. And in the live, we were talking about the whales and how many whales have, guys, 20 trillion, 50 trillion, 30 trillion, 10 trillion. Like, being a whale of Shiba Inu right now, being someone who bought it 4 years ago, 3 years ago, you never sold, you held your ground, and now you can have, a nice fiesta just moving around 1 trillion share because you have 9 more. That is, and every trillion is worth about $20+ million, FY. So, how cool is it? How really cool is to be in that position? And being a whale in a meme coin that turns into a blue chip is the definition of financial freedom, is the definition of financial success in crypto. That's why we have a lot of meme coins, guys, because we're trying to find the next dogecoin, which was Shiba Inu, and we're trying to find the next Shiba Inu, which was Pepe, and we're trying to find the next Pepe, which was Wift. And you see how we still and will have these amazing opportunities to buy something new, organic, original, funny, weird, that at the very beginning you'll see like, oh, this is a scam, but in reality it's like, no, it's actually doing really, really well. Ooh, Shiba Inu's trying, right there. Look at that. Now, what's the price of BTC? Let's see the price of BTC. Price of BTC. No, this is the dominance right here. Oh, that's bonk. Barely see. Here. There you go. So BTC price, it immediately affects the rest of the the rest of the market, and it is not a surprise that Shiba Inu is doing that. Just kind of affects. There might be some news on X that I'm not seeing. FYI, if that's the case, it's fine. We'll all get to know it soon, but check it out, guys, how it's rejecting that level or so. Shiba Inu is putting some price levels, and I'm happy to tell you, kind of like the pros, the cons, everything. But for now, people are starting to sell, and that was pretty weird because it's yesterday at 7 p.m. and all of a sudden somebody sold. Let me just give a quick glance on X if I'm not missing, missing something here. Watch a guru. It's been a lot of Cronos on my page right now, but Binance, that's good. Oh, probably is this. Yes, I saw it. Yep, I saw this one. It could be this. 1,000 million billion, 2 billion worth of Bitcoin Ethereum option to expire today. Yeah, it could be that. What does that mean? Well, that there's gonna be a lot of these are options. Some of them will be in the money. Some of them will be out of the money. A lot of trading and volatility. Well, guys, there you have it. Whales are getting out of exchanges. A lot of Shiba Inu moving, and it's getting bullish long term, right? But right now, get ready for this volatility fiesta. I should be very fine holding my 1 billion. Like and subscribe. Peace.